I'm Inside, and I saw the Twilight Zone Season 4, Episode 5, Mute. It is directed by Stuart Rosenberg, written by Richard Matheson. If you haven't seen this episode, I'll spoil it for you. Time and temperature check, it is 6:30 p.m., 77 degrees, 77% humidity, all with the review. This episode follows these parents 10 years before the rest of the episode happens. And they're talking about how they're going to teach their child telepathy. There's like this whole telepathy movement thing going on where children can be taught using telepathy. Humans have like this innate telepathy thing that occurs when they're young. And if you don't train the telepathy, then they're not going to be able to use telepathy anymore. So of course, 10 years later, we got this 12-year-old child. She only knows telepathy, and her parents die in a fire. She goes to this home of this wife and this husband. This wife, she had a daughter that got hit by a car. And I love the telepathy of this little girl over here because she can just visualize what's in your head. She can see what's going on in your brain. And she sees the sadness caused by this accident happening. And it's also causing maternal feelings, and it's causing this woman to really love this little girl like it's one of her own children. She's got those maternal instincts going on. But we also got the dad. He's like, yo, this isn't our kid. Please, chill out. We gotta let the state deal with this. I'm like, yeah, let's just have a government entity just deal with familial conflict. That's what should be done. Only in extreme cases do I think that the government should be involved in any familial conflict. Just let it run its course. See what happens. A murder happens, oops. The government interfering isn't going to stop it. Maybe a little bit, but like the government really isn't going to stop what's going to happen. So if there's going to be a murder, there is going to be a murder. And that's what the police are there for anyway. They're there to just do paperwork. And I feel like we're not in the good old boys age of policing, or at least most of the country isn't, especially in the cities. A little bit less in the rural areas of America specifically. There's still good old boys in the rural America. But in the cities, though, I feel like the cities, especially like Chicago, Baltimore, there's a lot of crime, and then you just got the cops being like, oh, I guess we'll just wait it out. We'll count the bodies. We'll do the death certificate stuff, but after. So I'm just thinking that's what the state is. But no, we got some good old boys here. I was surprised by the good old boy cops in this. Honestly, I was expecting the kind of inner city cops, but then I remember this is the 60s. Oh, yes, the 60s. You still got like all of these people looking out for everybody else, and some bad eggs, but especially in TV at this time, there's a lot of like people being on the lookout for other people. It's not like super cutthroat and such. We got this woman, she's looking out for this child. We got the government. The government's like, yeah, we're gonna poke holes into your affairs, your familial affairs. And I'm like, just let the woman take care of the child. Like, she clearly has a bond. She clearly has, like, a maternal instinct she's going to use to help raise this child. And we also got, this child can't speak words. That makes it very hard. She has parents who died in a fire, and we gotta just put her into this classroom. And I'm like, this is not gonna work. This is why you shouldn't have, like, these unaffected third parties be like, oh yeah, let's just dictate what to do with this child, because they don't know what the best thing is for the child. They're like, oh yeah, they'll be fine. The child will be fine. It's okay. And then the child freaks out because everyone's like, your name is Ilse. Isles. I remember seeing the subtitle, Isle, and every time it was said, I would look at the subtitle and be like, really? This name, Elsie, whatever, that comes from these 4 letters? Like, my brain just couldn't handle this. I'm like, what? I don't understand this name. Ilse? It's like, but it's like said in a way that it's like, wait, why is there not like an A at the end of the word of her name? Why is it spelled like this, but said in a different way? I don't understand. But anyway, that's just one nitpick that I have is her name. Ultimately, she loses the ability to do telepathy because she's put in a very verbal environment. We also see that the teacher, she figures out that Ilsa has telepathy. And she's like, okay, I have telepathy too, but I had to learn how to be like verbal. And I was trained to be a medium. And are you being trained to be a medium? And Ilsa was like, no, I'm not being trained to be a medium. No, stop it. And also she's losing the ability to know telepathy. So eventually we got these guys who are like, oh yeah, this child's a telepathy woman. But eventually we got these guys who's like, oh yeah, this child knows telepathy. And the child's like, I can't hear it. It's all like distorted and alien. And it's like becoming less and less clear to her until eventually she blurts out, my name is Ilsa, like her name. I like this episode because I know her name. It's pretty much said the entire episode is people try to get her to speak her name. But also, I felt like this is a literally me episode. When I first got adopted, I was very mute. I've pretty much mute until I started mint salad sauce. Very selective mutism as it. We got these adults who adopted me trying to be like, why won't she say anything? And trying to get her to say something. But then like placing the child in the environment where it's like pressure. Say your name. We got the entire classroom is like, say your name. It's like just saying her name at her. I'm like, this seems like torture. And I feel for the 12-year-old kid because I feel like I've been in a similar position in my life when I was a young'un. I understand it. I don't know if it's sympathy or empathy. Sympathy. It's not empathy because I've experienced it. So, anyway, let me know if I did the words right there. This is a fun episode. Alright, here we go. The Twilight Zone, Season 4. It's coming together. It's getting more and more dense as the episodes go on. And I liked this one. Richard Matheson, you did a pretty alright job. I gotta give this one, it's like a 7 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another on the platform, really likes it. If I haven't reviewed it on a channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. That's why I gotta get the Patreon request at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 dinos for 1 movie review per 1 month. Support the daily grindness by going to this link tree. It really helps the daily grind of all them reviews, so you can go here. And until next time on Mint Salad Saw, I'll see you later, my style croutons and bacon bits. Adios, off I go.